wish that you could watch every close NBA game during the random 14 game slate? Well, you're all out of luck. Unless you have 10 monitors to watch every game, you will not be able to see every clutch moment that happens in the NBA. With the main reason being that every game starts around the same exact time, but this might all be changing soon. With the NBA bringing back its long lost friend, NBA Crunch Time. Now, I'm not a huge football watcher, nor do I really care for football, but the one thing I love about football is NFL Red Zone. Now, if you don't know what NFL Red Zone is, it's pretty much a non-stop stream of every NFL game happening at the same time. Yes, a non-stop stream of every NFL game with no commercials and taking you around the entire league to show you every clutch moment happening. So if you're a big fan of football, you're going to want to watch NFL Red Zone because you get to see a clutch touchdown pass throw and at the same time watch the 49ers fumble the football. Like, you get to see that all happen on the same screen. I don't watch football, so sorry 49ers. I just had to throw some shade your way, I guess. And with NFL Red Zone being introduced in 2009, the NBA thought, you know what? Let's try that. Let's try taking that. So in 2015, they first introduced NBA Crunch Time. Now, this seemed to have absolutely flopped because I can't find any footage of the original airing of Crunch Time, nor can I find really any reviews or anyone really talking about it. But I'm going to assume it didn't really receive great reviews because it did disappear after 2015 and hasn't been seen since. But this year, it seems like the NBA thought, you know what? Let's bring it back. Let's try restarting this thing. And so far, it's a great success. I think the NBA realizes that NBA Crunch Time fits great on their website and their new app and stuff that they've been promoting a lot recently. So back in January of 2022, they decided to relaunch it for a little bit and just kind of test it out. So for a couple days, they had Crunch Time running through. Everyone seemed to enjoy it. Seemed to be great. It was running great. But then once again, it disappeared. When everyone wanted to watch Crunch Time most, it disappeared again until this week. We have had 5 days of NBA Crunch Time in a row. Now, as a YouTuber that specifically talks about basketball and things happening in the NBA, I need to be watching all of these games. But that's physically impossible to watch every single NBA game happening because they're all so poorly scheduled that Crunch Time was the perfect solution. Now, I could sit down with one monitor and have it be dedicated to NBA Crunch Time where I can see every key moment happening, everything going on, and not have to switch through 5 different streams to watch 5 different games. It's amazing. And it's not like you have to be like a YouTuber or some analyst person to be able to enjoy Crunch Time. If you just enjoy the game of basketball, you're going to love watching the intense moments at the end of every game. Now, I do want to say really quick as well that when people tell me to rotate through games just on the NBA app, I don't know if I'm the only one with this problem, but my NBA app is terrible. Let's say I want to watch the Lakers game. I want to watch the full game. Sign in with NBA. Of course I will do that. I am a League Pass owner. I'm not a robot. And sign. Request. Let me try clicking it again. Oh, it doesn't work ever. I have to open an incognito tab every time. I encounter so many errors. It's actually impossible to switch through games when there's a clutch moment happening and I have to switch really fast. It's impossible. There's no way. So that's just another reason why I love Crunch Time so much. So we've gone over how amazing Crunch Time is to a lot of people. You get to watch these games, clutch moments happening live, every game happening that day. Not only are you getting to watch clutch moments, but you're watching them for free. Yes, these past 5 days, Crunch Time. I realize how much of an ad this sounds like. I swear I'm not sponsored by like the NBA. That should be obvious. Crunch Time has been entirely free this past week with no commercials. Now, I don't see this lasting long, especially if they realize how good Crunch Time is and they decide to keep it as like a permanent thing. I believe it will become a League Pass owner only type of thing. But for right now, if you aren't watching Crunch Time for free with no commercials, you are missing out. This is free basketball. You get to watch the insane clutch moments. Like just recently, you got to watch one of the craziest NBA player performances of all time, the Luka Doncic 60, 20, and 10 for free on Crunch Time. That was a free game. Crazy. Absolutely insane. So take advantage of that while you can. I want to go over how important Crunch Time is and how much it can actually help NBA fans enjoy the game more. If we go back to December 28th and look at the 8-game slate that day, most of those games, by the way, being all around the same time and not having much difference in time between games, there's a lot to watch. 8 NBA games all nearly at the same time. That's a pretty big slate to watch. Well, 5 of those 8 games were clutch games. They were close games games where something gonna happen, a major buzzer beater. I think Malik Monk hit the game-winning free throw. Games went into overtime. So many clutch moments that happened that without NBA Crunch Time, you would have missed almost all of them. I know for sure because I'm a Kings fan. If there was no Crunch Time, I would have only watched the Kings game because of how close it was. I wouldn't want to switch and go watch Bucks and Bulls because I'm so focused on my personal team winning. But with Crunch Time, I can watch both at the same time. So if we're being honest, this is long overdue in the NBA, and I'm glad that they're finally kind of bringing it back and introducing it more this year. My only hope is that they actually keep it and it doesn't disappear again. I honestly wouldn't even mind if they had no one commentating the show and instead just rotated the games. Like, I would just be fine with that. So with that being said, Adam Silver, if you're watching this, I know you're a big fan, man. Please keep NBA Crunch Time. Please. I love it so much. Please keep it. Adam Silver, you should also watch this video of me talking about how bad the NBA referees have been because, oh my God, how is it possible that the refs are so bad this year? With that being said, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Later.